What's going on, guys? King of the Dark Arts here. As you've read the title, this is my last video. I know there's been a lot of these, especially for this year, but it's really just the time to stop posting for 2024. If you guys don't know, I'm not quitting. It's a joke I do every year where I say this is my last video and then build up all this like sadness and momentum and then just say, oh yeah, of this year. What this video really is, it's gonna be a good recap of what I have been doing throughout my history of YouTube for this year. So yeah, a huge recap basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my YouTube page here and we're just gonna get with that. But this is tradition on my channel. Every year I always title a video my last video, and then I always say in the video, oh, of 2024. And I'm sure I'm not creative. It's definitely something a lot of people do over the last day here in 2024. I'm sorry for looking over here. I should be looking over here, but that's where my camera is. So we're gonna... Well, I'm gonna be looking over here anyway. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my thing over here, but I'm gonna be looking over here anyway. So if I glance over here, it's because I'm looking at myself, but I'm looking at my main monitor right here anyway. This year, what was this year? We posted a whopping 9 videos compared to last year when we posted 20 just about. So why was there so much less content this year? It was mainly because I have came into a phase where school's getting kind of rough, but it's also the fact that like I am just kind of not motivated to post a lot. I don't really know what happened. It was this year specifically that was just kind of a lot for me because I'm 17. I'm going on to 18 next year. All of us 2007 kids are. And you know, we're learning how to drive, we're learning adultery, and we are getting into things that we never really got into when we were young. And that's kind of what's going on with me, is that I'm just prioritizing the main things, my milestones in my life than YouTube, and that's how it is sometimes. And yeah, there was huge gaps in between posts basically, and it wasn't really, it was maybe the first 2 videos that I posted in the beginning of this year with what does this thing do, with my good friend when Lethal Company first came out. Well, this isn't ominous. Well, I wonder what's over here. Oh, cool. What does this thing do? And then there was the Sinroll remaster that I had some help with art and AI to remaster it. It's in the best way possible. And I'd say remaster because the original one peaked over 1,000 views, I'm pretty sure, of this year. And I was kind of forced to do a remaster because I said by the end of the video I'm gonna do one if it hits this many views. And if you guys don't know what the Sinroll is, it originates from an indie series on YouTube called Murder Drones. That's also another kind of series that I'm having a falling out on. It's just like it had a good ending, and then in my opinion the community just kind of killed it. Anyway, so yeah, those were the first 2 videos I really did in the starting of the year. Then I had a good break. The side order from Splatoon came out, and I made like 4 or 5 different streams on that until I just gave up on trying to stream it, and then just beat the whole game in like maybe 5 or 6 hours. But Splatoon has been a huge passion of mine this year, thanks to one of my good online friends. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I got a Wii U a while ago, and they were like, oh, you should buy Wii U, or you should buy Splatoon. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I bought, it's actually right here. I bought Splatoon, For the Wii U, I tried that, I loved it, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get Splatoon 3. And so I did, and I played a whole bunch of it with my friends, and we had a whole lot of fun try-harding on the Splatfests and doing a whole bunch of fun stuff together. And that's like, I think, another reason why I didn't really post a lot this year, is because I was really just prioritizing myself with my friends than having to like capture those moments and post them online, which is, I think, another reason why I had so much content last year. And so after that, I made Cooking with King, one of my most favorite videos I've probably made this year. It's so stupid, but it's just so funny at the same time. I can't get over it. It is just a hysterical video of me cooking brownies and being really stupid with it, and there's a few YouTube shorts with that as well. But then moving on to the back to the indie animation, I made episode 7, I think, of Murder Drones came out. That just recently peaked over 1,000 views. And it was titled FNAF 2 Tessin Jump Scare, which takes an iconic scene, and I just covered the FNAF 2 Foxy jump scare over it. That one I actually made a short with, saying how unfair it is, how people literally not really pirate, but like steal the Glitch's content, who's the creator of Murder Drones, and they repost it and it gets over like 26,000 views in the first like 18 hours, and I'm like, dude, like, come on. And like, these channels are like newer than mine, and I'm posting more unique content about it, and they're still out of nowhere. Anyway, so this video, based off the Digital Circus, it was from a it was a video to advertise their new plushies or something, and there was this one point where one of the characters, his name is Kinger, his plushies like moved around and singing majestically.
Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm singer. Gonna serenade ya, baby, with my old Tony winning singer.
I basically took that clip and made a 10-hour version of that one clip alone, and that peaked over 1,300 views in probably the first couple of weeks, which is awesome. I love it. Couldn't ask for anything more. But it was very funny to make because, I mean, it was just copy and paste basically, and my video editing software just kept crashing. So it was just hysterical to have it crash on me like 6 different times. I ended up staying up till 3 a.m. just trying to export it onto YouTube. It was a very funny video to make, and a fun experience. After that, I took a break for maybe 2 or 3 months, and then I made my renovation video. This was a renovating video I made of my basement. That's also when I was still back in. That's also when I was into Splatoon a lot. I'm not out of Splatoon or anything. I'm just not playing it as much as I used to. So the whole video is kind of Splatoon inspired, and I was gonna remake the thumbnail. I never really got around to doing it. Video was super fun, but I never ended up making a part 2 because it didn't really do as well as I thought it would. But it's also more the fact that it's really hard to be able to take all of that footage on my phone and transfer it onto my computer, and then make sure I got all the clips right and all that kind of stuff. And it's really a kind of video you want to do in sections, like most influencers do, than just have it in one big movie. I did end up finishing the basement off camera. I love it, and maybe I'll do a review on it someday, but it is the perfect man cave, and I couldn't be happier. I'm actually going to have a party here with my friends in just a couple of hours in it, and they already love it. They've seen it before, and actually they helped me paint one of the last walls on there, which was really funny and fun at the same time. Anyway, about 4 months later, that was the huge decline in my content, is that, like, I was just so uninspired to do anything, but I know I needed to get some kind of video out. And so on my Thanksgiving break, I took up the opportunity to make a reaction video of my reaction video I made of my first video. And if you rewatch that part I just said, you'll kind of get an understanding of it. So it's a reaction video to my reaction video. So I made a reaction video however many years ago of my first video, and then now I made a reaction video to that reaction video to get a comparison between me in two different stages of my life and me now, which was really fun, and that's kind of what piqued my content interest again. So my winter break, huge, the biggest thing in my channel of this year that I recently just finished was my Portal stream marathon. Probably one of the most fun streams I could ever do. It was absolutely insane. But before I get into all of it, I'm gonna, first talk about the first two videos I made. I made my first Portal Streamathon trailer, and I'll put up a few clips of my videos here.
Shoot the subjects. Make them all die if they survive. Make them apply the tiny slightest things here and there. Energy, please sing along. This is our song.
I personally really like it. And then the one I made 4 days after that one, when it first came out, was Tomorrow, which is another hype kind of video to let everybody know, hey, my Portal Streamathon is tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST.
I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you. You're not a good person. You know that, right?
And then the morning of, I went live, and it was ridiculously fun. I can't get over it. It was a almost 9-hour long stream, and it was it was awesome. I started from 9 a.m. I ended at like 5:36 p.m. and I completed both Portal from the Orange Box and Portal 2 from the 360, all on my Xbox Series X. And it was really fun, but also very torturous, because I beat the first Portal game in like 2.5 hours maybe. And I'm like, oh, okay, so the next one should only take me like half of that, or like double the amount of that. And so 7 hours later, I finally finished the game, just about, and it was rough. I was done after that. It was so much fun, but it was just so much of just sitting still, looking at my monitor, and just gaming, and that was all what the stream was. But there was a lot of great viewage there. That's probably one of my most, not just it's my longest stream on my channel, but it's also probably like the most active one. Not to mention my dad let me play video games for 9 hours straight. And he completely loved the idea of the Portal Streamathon. He liked it, and I got away with it, I guess. One of the other things I wanted to talk about this year is actually, I have a second YouTube channel now. It's called We Play Back. It is a retro restoration inspired video to capture all the moments that I do to restoring and repairing old retro video game consoles. If you guys don't know, I'm huge with old retro technology, and I love restoring them. And it's been a huge passion of mine ever since I was like 15, 14 give or take, and I've loved doing it. And I wanted to be able to dedicate a specific channel for that, to be able to just see where it goes, and be able to keep that kind of related content on there, the content I'm very passionate about, as opposed to the funny, goofy content that I always post on my main channel. Now, not saying King of the Dark Arts is going nowhere. I'm just saying that we play back in the play too. So I hope you all can go see that channel, link in the description down below, and be able to go check it out. I have a few videos posted. I'll make another video probably by the start of 2025 to advertise it more, and I hope you guys can go subscribe to that and make that as big as this channel already is. So thank you. Anyway, as for next year plans, we'll see how it goes. I'm sorry that, again, I haven't really been posting much. Again, I'm hitting that age of teenhood where I'm gonna be, doing taxes and worrying about my mental health or my physical health more, and governments and voting and all that kind of stuff. And it's the young adult kind of age. You're going up a whole bunch, milestones in your life, and I really don't know when I'm going to be able to, say I can't post YouTube videos anymore. My life is just too extreme. But I'm gonna do my best, because this channel means extremely so much to me. I really can't get over how long we have had this channel. In 2 years, in 2027, this channel is gonna be 10 years old. 10 years of King of the Dark Arts. Isn't that insane? I can't believe it. And even though we don't have as many subscribers as a lot of other people do after the first 7 years of YouTube, I don't care. We have currently 630 subscribers, and it is a complete treat to be able to see that number keep going up, and to be able to compare that to previous years and all that kind of stuff. It's truly amazing. And I think that basically wraps it up. As of this year, we are finishing off with 630 subscribers, 537 videos, 189,422 views, and we joined YouTube on December 14th, 2017. So yeah, so once again, thank you all for being here for all these years. It's truly been amazing to be able to watch this channel grow and be able to meet with and just hang out with all of you guys, and get into fun, amazing communities and thrive and have fun. So this is the end of my last video, and I my big plan for next year is to be able to wrap up the whole Portal Stream Marathon into one full-length video. So I'm gonna have to go through almost 9 hours of footage, but I'll try and edit that when I can. It's gonna come out in the next maybe month, because there's so much footage to look over. But that's definitely one of the videos that I want to get out this year, because that stream means so much to me, and I want to save it and share it with all of you guys. So anyway, thank you all again. We'll see how next year goes. As for myself of this year, I forgot to mention that I'm doing good. I feel genuinely good about myself. I've been working on a better gym schedule for myself. I know that's typical New Year's revolution kind of stuff, but in the past 5 or 6 months I've been seeing huge improvements within my body, And it's truly just like, it's awesome to be able to see myself change in that kind of way. Even if it's something very small, I can still see the difference. And I'm not like, posting shirtless pics on my Instagram or anything. I'm just saying that like I can basically remember what I looked like however many months ago compared to now, and I'm very happy with myself. Overall, I have an abundance of great friends who look out for me and I like to hang out with. And if I'm not gonna speak names here because that's their own privacy, but if you're watching this, friends, thank you for everything. You've truly been amazing to me, and I couldn't be more happier to have you in my life. So anyway, enough of this sappy stuff. 2025, I'm hoping there's gonna be a new Nintendo console. I'm praying at this point, because the Nintendo Switch is almost as old as my YouTube channel, and I am done with it. And that's it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.